Hello, peoples from the America and Canada, Alaska, sea, and Scotland, England, United Kingdom, Netherlands, France, Австрия, Germany and Czech Republic, не входящих в русские, Холокост, геноцид страны, индийско-китайские страны, остальные страны, где живут русские подонки и суки, и черножопые суки и подонки, с их пиздосранками, гондонами, сучками и кабелями. Русские Холокост, геноцид стран — это Россия, СССР, СНГ, Болгария, захваченная им Прибалтика, где русские подонки и суки, и черножопые суки и подонки, с их пиздосранками, гондонами, суками и кабелями, устроили геноцид мне, путая аппаратурой и мент-контроль аппаратурой, и применяя все формы принуждения, насилия, террора, рабства, насильно удерживая на территории фашистской страны России, не давая осуществить мою эмиграцию, въезд в Австрию, Германию, Нидерланды, Чехию, Францию, Шотландию, Англию, Америку, Канаду или Аляску, куда я собираюсь, насильно удерживая на территории фашистской страны России, и путая аппаратурой и мент-контроль над аппаратурой, и принуждая находиться среди русских подонков, сука, и их пиздосранок и гондонов, сучек и кобелей. Hello, peoples from the America, Canada, Alaska, sea, and Scotland, England, United Kingdom, Netherlands, France, Austria, Germany, and Czech Republic. And hello, Joy. Hello, Joy. And Lauren. And Angela and John, and Kirsten, and York, and Zoe. White people's race. From the America, Canada, Alaska, sea, and Scotland, England, United Kingdom, Netherlands, France, Austria, Germany, and Czech Republic. Hello, Joy. Hello, Joy. Today is the 14th day in December 2025. In this year, this is Sunday. Today is the fourth day. Today is the fourth day in December 2025. In this year, today is the Sunday. Cool. This is a real date and time. This month, I'm looking for a shelter. Looking for John. Looking for. This is a real date and time. And this month, I'm looking for a shelter.
All right, we should be live. It is Monday, January 17th. The time is 4:43 p.m. and the temperature is minus 4 degrees Celsius. And anyone in the chat, I apologize. I cannot see the chat right now. I am in the process of putting on my gloves and getting up and starting to move around. Normally, I can find a nice, easy place to start these live streams. Nice flat surface that isn't covered in snow to put the gimbal on and kind of set up, but this wasn't the best I could do, believe it or not. Look at this. And hello, Marie Palmer, Ross, Ramet in Canada, for SYF. Thank you for joining in. I didn't see the earlier chats. I'm kind of afraid to touch my screen because it's being a bit temperamental. If you could let me know if you can see and hear me okay. There I am, rocking the JS hat. Standard disclaimer, I don't know how long this will be. My body is dying for a break. I have just been walking around in this ever since just before midnight last night.
最大的肉不很轻啊，不要人的
Random
language。
alleyway in Midtown. Like I said, it was the best place I could go. Yogi says, sound and video all good, thank you. I don't know where I'm going exactly. So what I did was, I had my failed live stream last night. I had some connection issues on the Stumbles channel. And I've been testing that on and off. And I think I've got that solved. Then I went out just before midnight and I recorded a walk around this neighborhood in Midtown. Then I went home, turned around, went back out and recorded a couple of very late night videos. Then I slept for about an hour. I woke up, I watched my premiere, and I went out and I recorded 2 more videos, plus a members video. In total, since 11 last night, or about 11:30, I made 7 videos. So I'm quite tired. There's been a lot of clomping around in this. So this is north on Yonge Street. And one thing you're not really going to see a lot of are public transit buses. This morning I wanted to hop on the subway, but the subway was down. There were disabled buses all over Yonge Street. So I settled for a couple of Midtown walks. I think we got somewhere between 30 to 50 centimeters in total. But sadly, I kind of slept through the best part. This morning it was whiteout and blizzard-like conditions. And that was when I took my little nap. They've definitely done a pretty good job clearing these roads up. They were a disaster early this morning. Alright, since there's still a bit of daylight out. Let's go see what cruising around a bit of the residential areas is like. It's kind of a hodgepodge of there's walkable sidewalks and then there's unwalkable sidewalks. I've been up to my knees in snow several times already today. To the point where I didn't even bother wearing warm clothes. I just took the same clothes I wore this morning that were already soaking wet. And I wore them for this live stream. There's St. Clement School. Let's tackle the sidewalk here. This isn't so bad. A plus to the people on this street. Sidewalk looks like that, and you have to walk on the street. Walk towards traffic, don't walk with traffic. Especially when a car sneaks up behind you. It makes it awkward for everyone to deal with. Such as here, I have no sidewalk on the right. And I can't get to the sidewalk on the left. Not that there's much of one. So we're gonna hang to the left. G-Corp says he's surprised it's still bright here. Yeah, it is pretty bright. The days are getting longer and longer. Avenue. And believe it or not, earlier today, I saw some people out on cross-country skis. Let's head down to Young. Susan says 40 centimeters still coming. I don't think it's even snowing right now. Just stuck spinning their wheels on the street earlier. You can look forward to a lot of that in some upcoming videos. So I think since I put a night video up this morning, I think tomorrow will be a day video, and then I'll go back to the night video. There's some people with sleds out. Jeanette Morales, $45 for a hearty dinner. Thanks for braving the cold. Thank you, Jeanette. Jeanette, thank you. The key is don't sleep and you don't feel the numbness kicking in. Wow, look at all the snow whipping off that building across the street. Dahlia and Lily, thank you again, Jeanette. Ooh, A+ in this building owner. Got a stuck car, 2 stuck cars in the shot. Snow tires, people. Sorry, I'm kind of holding a camera. You gotta start rocking your car a little bit. forward, get a little rock going, twist your wheel and go for it. And huge thank you to Silver CS. I was in the 24 Live 7 stream on my Stumbles channel today, and I dipped out of it for a moment. He popped in $100 super chat. And Noah Eclipse did that, or Melted Cheese 3, a few days earlier, so thank you. Look at the snow whipping off the building. That is crazy. Whew. I'm gonna turn my back. There's a look. See the south? What a crazy day. Not a lot of restaurants are open today. And of those that are, there's not a lot of delivery going on. Getting a face full of snow pellets. A&W is open. There's a familiar sight. Trying to get some distance between this lady pulling her kids in front of me. Maybe I'll veer down the side street. Hello, Estelle. Vincenzo says, now this looks like the US. Hey, we got a cyclist. Good luck. There's this beefy wall of snow. These are some first-class snowbanks. I kind of want to walk down this. We'll go do a little residential tour again. And hello everyone dropping in. Dave says that cyclist is braver than him. Yeah. It is a brave cyclist. Thank you. Susan says manic Monday indeed. Poor tenants, whoever. This is phenomenal. This is so much better than it was earlier today. I walked by a number of people with snow blowers want to walk. There's a car in there. Yeah, you're gonna need to run the engine for a while to get out of that. Okay, I want to go right, but I don't really have much in the way of options here. How's that for a sidewalk, folks? Oh, we're gonna have to navigate this. There's no way around it. And there's no usable sidewalk on the right. No usable sidewalk on the left. So I shall stay on the street as the wind whips the snow at me. So I talked to Ken earlier, and apparently he got out this morning at around 6 a.m. and I was taking my power nap. So he got in on the actual blizzard action. I thought I was going to get the best of it last night. I went when the forecast said the snow would be the heaviest. But I missed out on all the crazy winds and whiteout conditions. There's the Eglinton St. George's United Church. Lots of really nice homes in this area. Mark H, $10 for some hot chocolate with tiny marshmallows to keep you warm. Thank you, Mark H. I actually stopped in to a Starbucks today and had a cafe mocha, and if you're wondering what I'm wearing, I've got my Columbia shoe boots, windproof Uniqlo pants. That's it. It's only like -5, -6. Just one regular pair of socks. And a JS hat. One hoodie, microphone, t-shirt underneath the hoodie, and my coat. Not really freezing in that sense. At no risk of frostbite or anything like that. I think people tend to overreact and overdo it and get out ridiculous boots or snow pants, all kinds of stuff that's not really necessary. Sanjay, $1.40. Thank you, Dr. Sanjay in Kingston. If you want to see cold, watch the video from Oakville coming up. Which is kind of like a talk show host or a talk show guest that keeps getting bumped. Sorry, Oakville Walk. But some more interesting things have happened since then. So you might see that Wednesday or Thursday. Mike Landry, $5. Hi, Johnny and everyone. Thank you very much, Mike Landry, for the $5. Mike's all the way to the East Coast. Look at this street. Zach McNally, $2.99 super sticker. Thank you, Zach McNally. There's a stuck car at the end of the street. Don't want to be in its way. It's not like I have a sidewalk to walk on. You know what, let's bounce back to we're just kind of ping-ponging back and forth and keep it a mix. confidential and cool. So this is what happens when someone has a snowblower and they decide to do everyone a big favor. I haven't seen any of the city's sidewalk clearing snowplows working the residential streets. So I suspect this is just a good Samaritan with a snowblower. And on the second walk I recorded this morning, I saw someone out helping their neighbors. And you know, I'm kind of a stickler for being courteous and stuff, but it's kind of unrealistic to expect everyone to have a nice clear sidewalk. People with accessibility issues or injuries, and they need to call someone to do it for them. And if that person can't come or is not available, what can they do? Just kind of deal with it. Or if people gotta go to work and they don't really have the time, since the snow dumps on them when they're away. So I don't mind this one bit. I think it's to be expected that you end up on the street. Whoa! I just got blasted in the face with snow. Oh yeah, headless chicken. Young Street was like a gong show of stuck ETC buses this morning. It's not that cold, actually. Speaking of stuck TTC buses, we have located one. Should I go give it a shove? The TTC is running, but you could put the word running in quotation marks. Maybe this will be a new thumbnail shot. All right. Good job. Driving here. This might be a good thumbnail with the bus and Eglinton in the back. I'm sure this bus driver's like, I'll take my picture. And I'm going to take your picture. There we go. New thumbnail unlocked. Press forward. shit, we have 734 viewers. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. Wondering why I keep pointing the camera to the right, it's because this sidewalk is really narrow and I want to not point it directly in the faces of the people walking by me. A+ sidewalk work. I just say you've got the best sidewalk in town. It's a very good thing. Well, what's the name? We've got 740 viewers right now. The sign of the sphere. All right. You too. Friendly people. Susan says, where's the army? Oh, Mel Lastman is not around. Although he called in the army over less. Boardwalk Brad, $2. Thank you, Boardwalk Brad. I remember when the army was called, although I don't remember much of it. John says free advertisement. Well, local business did a solid job on their sidewalk. No promoting in the rules, but I give myself a magic exemption to that. And look, it's a very nice sky. Johnny needs a Kleenex. Thank you again for your super, Silver CS. Service just up ahead. And a step car. On the case. Ooh, we might have a better thumbnail coming up.
Четырнадцать.
I might have a better thumbnail. That bus says 320 on it. That's the replacement bus.
14.
Not sure I agree with their decision to go around it to the right. Silver CS. $2 for some Kleenex. My feet are in. We are right in there. This is the kind of day where it doesn't matter who you are, you've got COVID symptoms. I challenge anyone to walk around here and not feel anything. I was gonna go in that ravine there. Instead, I'm just gonna keep going. I wear shoe boot feelies. They're waterproof. They've got good traction. And unlike most boots, I can walk forever in them. Emil, Alakbara, $2. Thank you. Thank you, Emil. Or Emil. Sorry if I mispronounced your name. I'm wondering what is the aftermath of that adventure. Don't ask if my feet were wet because they were already wet before I stepped out. So across the street are the Alexander Ware Gardens. Imagine having to dig your car out on Young. I wonder what the leniency is in terms of parking enforcement for this sort of thing. It'd be kind of an ordeal just to write a ticket and put it on their windshield. Malcolm says good luck to everyone there in Toronto. Here's the Church of the Blessed Sacrament. Someone braving, walking on Yonge Street. I don't know if that's advised, given that the sidewalk is all right here. Some people in the chat. Yeah, I think it's a combination of a lot of people staying home today, plus being curious about the weather. It's kind of a good recipe for a few more viewers than normal. When New York City got a big snow, I think about a week ago, Action Kid ran out at 4 a.m. and made a bunch of videos and live streamed. For this one, I know Ken was out and he made 4. I made a ton. Just kind of goes with the territory. I'm sure G-Corp would be out there doing the same if this were in Montreal. This guy recording there. And coming up is Young and Lawrence, and there's a whole bunch of people standing in the subway tunnels. I wonder if the subway is running. Look at all the people out. And look at this to see anything in terms of what others have been doing. Hey, we hit 1,000 viewers. Thank you, everyone. I think there must be a subway outage, and this is not a day where you can just catch an Uber. Look at all these people just trying to get home. No subway, no buses.
That's the problem.
This is nuts. Apparently the subway is down, and I haven't seen a single working bus making its way down Yonge Street. So what are these people going to do? Carsto, $6.99 for a hot chocolate later. Thank you, Carsto. So, people are trapped. Well, my plan of just walking to like York Mill Station are done. I had this weird idea to just walk to a subway station, maybe York Mills or even Shepherd, and turn around and take a subway back. But whoops. Jan Ren, thank you for the $6.99. Thank you as I wander further and further away from home with no real way to get back other than my foot. On this very single file sidewalk. We're in Young Lawrence right now. There's a kid with a sled. Look at this. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn around at the next red light and we'll walk back down the other side. Or I'll just do that right here. There is no sidewalk to be had over here. Holy shit. I just went in more than knee deep. I was thigh deep. I'm gonna wait for this parade of people to walk by. Oh, super sticker. Sven, 001X, $4.99. Thank you, Sven. I think those were euros. I didn't know. little crowded here. When I first started live streaming, I bought an old iPhone off of someone. And this is where we met. And it was a real piece of crap. I'm not just saying that because it was an iPhone. Chaos. I wonder if Eglinton Station is okay because earlier today the subway was closed, I think between Bloor Young and Lawrence. So I wonder if maybe they've opened it up and Lawrence is just the choke point moving north. Either way, this is kind of bananas. Looks says they're not getting out. I hope they do. Ridiculously freaky. And my microphone just disconnected, folks. So I'm having that issue I had on the really cold stream where, and I think actually you recently had the same issue. Let me unplug my mic. Okay, so Fernando, R10, moving to Toronto in 2 days from Brazil. Thank you for your videos. They helped me get acquainted to the city. Thank you so much, Fernando, and welcome in advance. And we are having microphone difficulty again. Lightning cord doesn't blink. These conditions. Can you let me know if you still hear me okay? Would be kind of useful information. Hello? Can you hear me? I think the wind noises are going to be a lot more pronounced. Unplug and replug the mic again. But I already tried to troubleshoot this one last time. And it's not the cable, it's the lightning port. Hey, a bench. Yogi says can't hear you. Yeah, sorry guys. I'm gonna replug my audio in. Oh, the gimbal's gonna be drunk for a minute. All right, is it better now? I don't know if that's better. Let me try that one more time. Oh, Cam says you're good now. Let's see if this lasts. Welcome, Scott. Thank you for counting. Steven, that's that bench is cold to sit on. start moving around, we're gonna lose the mic connection again. These iPhones are very fickle. I didn't stream with this thing last winter, so this isn't something I encountered with the Lightning port, and I know Action Kid recently just had the same issue. Okay, let me get my gimbal into the right mode here. Which I can't seem to do. Whatever. I don't use this control mode. As long as you guys can hear me, it's good. And again, 1,287 people, holy shit. Thanks guys, and I apologize for last night's Johnny Stumble stream, my Sunday Night Live. I found out that other people were having the same problem I had. And the issue was I was logging into my YouTube account through OBS and it wasn't feeding the right stream info. So rather than do that, I'm just setting up a private stream key and it has worked. So next Sunday, we should not run into that issue. And that issue seems to be kind of random. Pure Ghost, he says the Weather Network should send me a check. I've been clomping around this crap all day. My step count for today was around 36,000 before this live stream. So we could be looking at a rare 50,000 step day. Although I guess it's kind of cheating. You're already moving your legs at midnight. That really counts as yesterday. Good job. So I'm thinking tomorrow might be a light day. And this bus is still here. I have not seen one moving bus going up or down Yonge. And Yonge is the main artery here. It's got a subway line underneath. I lost my gimbal there. Did not like the little jump I took. Come on, gimbal. Wake the F up. There we go. Hello, stuck bus. That's a genuine problem for all those people at Lawrence Station. If that subway isn't running. And logically, if it's running to Eglinton or at Eglinton and you're going south, you just suck it up and hike to the next working subway station. Because there's no buses.
I was writing this text.
Uber and Lyft are going to be in
I
very
don't
short
know
supply and mega surge prices.
with grammar through this text
And I
or
haven't seen much in the
without,
way of taxis either. It's gonna get
and will cannot to verify on it. shit. Because I don't to have books is where to have got all variants of sentences construction what means need for my sentences type. I don't know is rightly I was writing this text or is not rightly. With grammar rules and other rules what I don't know actually. Because I'm a beginner in English language. Comfort. I was writing this text in this moment. Shit. Hello, Joy. Hello, Joy. Hello. We're Lauren and Benjamin Joe. And Kristen Dior. And for those white people's race. From the sea, Canada, Alaska, Scotland, England, United Kingdom, Netherlands, France, Austria, Germany, and Czech Republic. Oh, hello, Joy. Oh, hello, Joy. Today the 14th day in December 2025 in this year. Today is a Sunday. Straight now. I will be continuing to learn English language. And I will be to repeat and to remember again information what I was to learn earlier. Это my last lesson. To look at the joy. And it has been a little greeting for this lesson. Exercise. Good evening, Joy. Good evening, Joy. I'm very glad to listen to you. And last my lesson. And to stop at new themes. What I will be continuing to learn at such themes as the present perfect tense and the present continuous perfect tense. The present perfect tense to construct with the verb to have plus the verb in past simple tense with ending ed. The action or actions what was been is perfectly was to do to the end or a result of the last actions in a real moment. is perfectly actions.
Working buses.
What was been before the next actions in real time or moment. Comfort же. Will be to read this text again. This maybe is not correctly to read this text
Subway, could they not just
because I don't know
the road clearing vehicle
the rules, letters, combinations, variants
and throw down a bunch of
in the English language actuality.
and rinse and repeat
This maybe is not correctly to reading text with his own rules, letters, combinations, variants.
that explains why they're not doing
Because I'm beginner
it. Seems like such a logical thing to do.
and not to know on those variants, letters, combinations.
Clear it out a little wider.
It's only these variants, letters, combinations. What I to know when in many the words, verbs and significances. What I was to learn and to listen on internet and the vocabulary for will be to repeat the game to read this text to conform actuality.
And the universe all in line one.
And hello for Laura, Angela and Joe, Kristen Diorga,
What do I know?
and for the white people's race from the USA, Canada, Alaska, Scotland, England, United Kingdom, Netherlands, France, Austria, Germany, and Czech Republic. Hello, Joe! Today is the 14th day in December 2025 in this year. Today is a Sunday. Straight now, I will be continuing to learn English language. And I will be to repeat and to remember again information what I was to learn earlier at my last lesson. To look at the joy. It was been the little greeting for the lesson for day. Looking for exercise. Good evening, Joy. I'm very glad to see you and to listen to you. And last night's lesson, I stopped at the new things. What I will be continuing to learn. It is such things as the present perfect tense and the present continuous perfect tense. The present perfect tense to construction with a verb to have plus verb in past simple tense. The verb to have a present simple tense plus verb in past simple tense with ending ed. Looking for the action or actions. What was
I imagine a crazy scenario happened today where someone had a hair appointment
what was being perfectly was to do the end
get there.
or a result
Transit
of the last sections in real moment
the place was
or time. It's perfectly actions. What was before of an actions in a real time or moment. Акшельте. Комфорт. I was writing this text in the real moment to comfort. Shit. Comfort же. Don't know is how much mistakes to have gotten this my text. Comfort. Is maybe to have gotten this text mistakes. Is not is only in grammar's rules. Is maybe the other's rules. What I not to know shelter. Comfort. General comfort.
If Alex or Yash is can you guys tell me if the subway is running south of Eglinton today? Is that the best conditions for stealthy looking at it? You know it's not running orange. And we're at Sherwood. And another stuck car. Everywhere you look, there's a stuck car. Lisa says no service. think I saw the whole thing. Oh, a nice hot chocolate bud. I thought I saw a cookie.
Words.
Thank you, Shazam.
Words.
And we have another non-functioning bus straight ahead.
Words. Words. Words.
Forage.
Words. Words.
Angelica did not open. And he says, don't wear yourself out. There's another storm coming. But the plan was to wear myself out. This might be a decent thumbnail.
Little.
There's Southbound Young.
Little. Zero.
Black Box, $20. Crazy Johnny had it
Zero.
again. Laughing his ass off. Thank you, Black Box. Thank you very much.
Lit.
I don't think I got to 50,000 steps today. But we got a lot in. Whew, that was long and cold, but not that cold. But I think we're gonna kill. My battery is below 20%.
Wheat.
I have taken more
Wheat.
steps than I almost ever do, on probably the worst possible day to do
Называет
it. That's
вид.
if you're a YouTuber, but the worst otherwise.
Вид.
So I just want to say thank you to our moderators for doing a bang-up job tonight. Thank you to our channel members and Patreon members. If you are new here and want to see more live streams, go ahead, hit the subscribe button and
Вот.
ring the bell.
Вид.
We've got another channel, Johnny Stumbles. We've got some new content on that coming up tomorrow. So head over there, subscribe. I've got an Instagram
Zero.
at Johnny Strides. And of course, thank you to everyone who sent a super chat as well. Your support keeps me eating
Zero.
well, or eating things that resemble food.
Микро.
Alright, I'm not thinking. I've had 1 hour of sleep in the last 2 days.
Называет
I'm gonna
вид
go make sure my video for
cereals.
tomorrow morning is set.
Micro
And I'm
type.
gonna do as Ali BHG said and take a hot warm shower. And it's possible I'm gonna go out later today. But I have an obligation, and I don't think I'm gonna be able to tend to that obligation. Thanks
Micro type.
to the subway situation. But anyways, guys,
НД.
1,800 of you, thank you so
Красота.
Look at that wind. Look at that wind picking up.
Микро.
Allie says take tomorrow off. If tomorrow's like this, I might do another stream if I'm kind of landlocked. Jake says, why not much sleep? Well, I was kind of out. Right? Anyways, guys, thank you so much. Sign off. Take care, stay warm, stay safe, and I will see you tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. On this channel. I will premiere a video I recorded this morning. Alright, so don't forget to show up if you want to hang out in the chat.
Hi.
Also, I have a
Microsoft.
chat for a stream on my other channel, Johnny Stumbles. So, what a crazy day. Not a lot of restaurants are open today,
Цыган под пинал.
and those that are, there's not a lot of delivery going on. Getting a face full of snow pellets.
Что-то.
A&W is open. There's a familiar
Пинат.
trying to get some distance between this lady pulling her kids in front of me. Maybe I'll veer down the side street.
Пинат.
Hello, Estelle.
Баттер.
Says, no, this looks like the U.S.
Это шо? Там будет баттер.
Hey, we got a cyclist.
Баттер. Пинат с баттер. Да. Виза. Милкс.
There's beefy wall of snow.
Милкс. Баттер.
These are some first-class snowbanks. I kind of want to walk down this.
Анда.
I'll go do a little
Виза.
again.
Cottage cheese. Cottage cheese.
And hello, everyone dropping in.
Такому пишется cottage cheese.
That cyclist is braver than I am. Yeah,
Что там?
that is a brave cyclist.
Тьфу ты.
Thank you.
Коттедж. Коттедж чиз.
Susan says manic Monday indeed.
Коттедж. Коттедж. Чиз.
Poor tenants, whoever. This is phenomenal. This is so much better than it was.
Коттедж чиз.
Cottage cheese.
Коттедж чиз.
Want to walk? There's a car in there.
Ша. Коттедж чиз.
You need to run the engine for a while so you can get out of that. Yeah, I want to go right, but I don't really have much in the way of options here.
Коттедж чиз. Is little.
We're gonna have to navigate this.
It has been a white porridge is a white
There's no way around it.
with cereals,
Sidewalk on the right. Usable sidewalk on the left.
cereals microtype,
As
and with a peanut butter, and with a milk butter, and with a cottage cheese with little.
so I talked to Ken earlier, and apparently he got up
And
this morning at around 6 a.m. and I was taking my power nap.
I love to love and
So he got in
And,
on the actual blizzard action. I thought I was
love.
gonna get the best of it last night. I went when the forecast said
Love
that it was
for
missed.
the
I missed out on all the crazy winds and whiteout
Tut.
conditions.
как будто ханчи.
The Eglinton Warriors United Church. Really nice homes in this area.
Love
For some hot chocolate with tiny
Love
keeps it warm.
Wow.
Thank you, Mark H.
Wow.
Actually stopped in to a Starbucks today and had a cafe
So.
mocha. And if you're wondering what I'm wearing, I've got my Columbia shoe boots,
Wow.
Uniqlo pants. That's it. It's only like minus 5 minus 6.
Вот.
One regular pair of socks. And my JS hat. One hoodie, microphone,
Love.
t-shirt underneath the hoodie, and my coat.
Love.
Not really
Love.
freezing in that sense. Right? No risk
Wow.
of frostbite or anything like that. I think people tend to overreact and overdo it and get out ridiculous boots or snow pants, all kinds of stuff that's not really necessary. Sanjay, $1.40. Thank you, Dr. Sanjay in Kingston. If you want to see cold, watch the video from Oakville coming up. Which is kind of like a talk show host or a talk show guest that keeps getting bumped. Sorry, Oakville walk. But some more interesting things have happened since then. So you might see that Wednesday or Thursday. Mike Landry, $5. Hi, Johnny and everyone. Thank you very much, Mike Landry, for the $5.
будто.
Mike's all the way in the East Coast. Look at this street. Zach McNally, $2.99 super sticker. Thank you, Zach McNally. There's a stuck car at the end of the street. Don't want to be in its way. It's not like I have a sidewalk to walk on.
будто.
You know what? Let's bounce back to the we're just kind of ping-ponging back and forth. Residential and so this is what happens when someone has a snowblower and they decide to do everyone a big favor. I haven't seen any of the city's sidewalk clearing snowplows working the residential streets. So I suspect this is just a good Samaritan with a snowblower. On the second walk I recorded this morning, I saw someone out helping their neighbors. And you know, I'm kind of a stickler for being courteous It's kind of unrealistic to expect everyone to have a nice, clear sidewalk. There's people with accessibility issues or injuries, and they need to call someone to do it for them. If that person can't come or is not available, what can they do? Just kind of deal with it. People gotta go to work and they don't really have the time. So that's why they're looking for their way. So I don't mind this one bit. I think it's to be expected when you end up on the street. Whoa! I just got blasted in the face with snow. Oh yeah, headless chicken. The street was like a gong show of stuck TTC buses this morning. It's not that cold, actually. Speaking of stuck TTC buses, we have located one. Should I go give it a shot? The TTC is running, but you put the word running in quotation marks.
Wolmonts. Wolmonts.
Look at that. Look at that bus.
Wolmond.
Maybe this will be a new thumbnail shot. Whoa! Holy!
Almond.
Wolmond. Wolmond.
Alright. Good job. Driving, Kia. This might be a good thumbnail with the bus and Eglinton in the back.
Cream.
Sure, this bus driver's like, "Don't take my picture."
Wolmond. Scream.
But I'm going to take your picture.
And cup.
There we go. New thumbnail.
Coffees. 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 Cup. And black tea.
Holy shit, we have 734 viewers. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Don't forget to
Black
subscribe and
tea
comment.
cup. Jesus. Out. Что? Что пишется? Sugar. With out.
You're wondering why I
sugar,
To the right, it's because this sidewalk is really narrow. I want to not point it directly in the faces of the people walking by me. A+ sidewalk work.
sugar,
So you've got the best sidewalk in town?
sugar,
It's a very good thing.
Sugar.
sugar, sugar.
What's the name? We've got 740 viewers right now. Sign of the spear. All right. You too.
Without sugar and
Friendly people.
with today's raspberry from
Susan says, where's the army? Oh, no, Lastman is not around. Well, he called in the army over less. Boardwalk Brad, $2. Thank you, Boardwalk Brad. I remember when the army was called, although I don't remember much of it. This is free advertisement as well. Local business did a solid job on their sidewalk.
raspberries.
They say no promoting in the rules, but I give myself a magic exemption to that.
Да, пошел.
There's a very nice sky. Johnny needs to clean it. Thank you again for your super, Silver CS. Another bus.
Raspberry. Raspberry.
And a stuck car.
Raspberry. Raspberry.
Raspberry.
Raspberry. Raspberry.
Raspberry.
Raspberry. Raspberry. Raspberry.
They seem to be on the case.
Raspberry.
Coming up.
Raspberries. Raspberries aroma. And straight
I
now.
have a better thumbnail. That bus says 320 on it. That's the replacement bus.
Straight now. I will be
Not sure I agree with their decision to go around it to the right. Silver CS. $2.
to the coffee break. Coffee break.
How stupid that was. Show you in a sec.
The white,
Fog on one of the lenses, but
the white chocolate store.
there's how far my feet are in.
The white
Right in there.
chocolate.
This is the kind of day where it doesn't matter who you are.
The white chocolate store.
Challenge anyone to walk around here and not feel anything.
Raspberry.
I was gonna go in that ravine there.
Chocolate. Chocolate.
Instead, I'm just gonna keep going.
Chocolate.
Chocolate.
Chocolate. Chocolate.
These, I wear shoe boot feelies. They're waterproof. They've got good traction.
Stool.
And unlike most boots, I can walk forever in them. Emil, black for $2. Thank you. Thank you, Emil. For Emil. Sorry if I mispronounced your name. You're wondering what is the aftermath of that adventure. Don't ask if my feet were wet because they were already wet before I stepped out.
Good stool.
The Alexander Blair Gardens.
Not stool.
Imagine having to dig your car out on you. I wonder what the convenience is in terms of parking enforcement for this sort of thing. It'd be kind of an ordeal just to write a ticket and put it on their windshield. Malcolm says good luck to everyone there in Toronto. Here's the Church of the Blessed Sacrament. There's someone braving, walking on Yonge Street. I don't know if that's advised, given that the sidewalk is all right here. Malcolm says so many people in the chat. Yeah, I think it's a combination of a lot of people staying home today, plus being curious about the weather. Kind of a good recipe for a few more viewers than normal. When New York City got a big snow, I think about a week ago, Action Kid ran out at 4 a.m. and made a bunch of videos and live streamed. For this one, I know Ken was out and he made 4. I made a ton. Just kind of goes with the territory. I'm sure G-Corp would be out there doing the same if this were in Montreal. This guy recording there. And coming up is Young and Lawrence, and there's a whole bunch of people standing. In the subway tunnels. I wonder if the subway is running. Look at all the people out. And look at this slop.
Stool.
You went up at 7 a.m., G-Corp.
Stool.
So I haven't had too much time to see anything.
White chocolate stone.
Have been doing.
Stone.
Hey, we hit 1,000
Stone.
viewers. Thank you, everyone. I think there must be a subway outage, and this is not a day where you can just catch an Uber.
Stove.
Stove. Stove. White chocolate stone.
Just trying to get home. No subway, no buses. This is nuts. Apparently the subway is down, and I haven't seen a single working bus making its way down Young Street.
White chocolate stone.
What are these people going to do?
Forest. Forest peanuts.
Carsto, $6.99 for a hot chocolate later. Thank you, Carsto.
Peanuts. Peanuts.
People,
This forest peanuts.
trapped. Well, my plan of just walking
And
to like York Mill Station or down,
this.
I had this weird idea to just
Yeah.
walk to a subway station, maybe York Mills or even
Кофе
Shepherd,
с
turn
хап.
around and take a subway back. But Jan Ren,
Кофе с
$6.99.
хап. And the honey.
Thank you as I wander further and further away from home with no real way to get back other than my fridge.
Slow.
On this very single file sidewalk. We're in Young and Lawrence right now. There's a kid with a sled.
Хорошо.
So what if we turn around at the
Honey.
next red light and we walk back
Honey.
down the other side?
Honey.
Or
Что там?
I'll just do that right here. There is no sidewalk
And
over here.
I will be
I just went in more than knee deep.
too smoke.
I'm gonna wait for this parade of people to walk by.
Smoke. Sure. Smoking. It's sheriff.
Oh, super sticker. Spend 001X 4.99.
Sheriff.
Those
Cheer.
are euros? I didn't know.
Cheer. No. cigarette, CR, cigarette, cigarettes.
Is there less people crowded here?
Smell. Cigarettes. Cigarettes.
When I first started live streaming, I bought an old
In
iPhone
a
off,
real
and this is where we met.
moment.
And it was a real piece of crap. I'm not just saying that because it was an iPhone. Chaos. I wonder if Eglinton Station is okay because earlier today the subway was closed, I think between Bloor-Young and Lawrence. So I wonder if maybe they've opened it up and Lawrence is just a choke point moving north. Either way, this is kind of bananas. Whoops, says they're not getting out. I hope they do. And my microphone doesn't connect, folks. So I'm having that issue I had on the really cool stream where, and I think actually could recently had the same issue. Let me unplug my mic.
In the morning. In the morning. I have to cook.
Okay,
I
so
have
Fernando,
to
Mark 10
cook.
moving to Toronto in 2 days from Brazil. Thank you for
I
your video.
have
You
to
get way to
cook.
the city. Thank you so much, Fernando.
And mine's breakfast and lunch.
We are having microphone difficulty again. Lightning cord doesn't think. Can you let me know if you can still hear me okay? Any kind of useful information? Hello? Can you hear me?
Breakfast and lunch. It was beer. It was beer.
Plug the mic again. But I already tried to troubleshoot this.
And white porridge.
It's not the cable.
Porridge. White porridge is white with cereals. Cereals microtype. And with peanuts butter and with milk butter. And with cottage cheese is little. And loaf or croissant.
Alright, is it better now?
Croissant. Or croissant.
That's better. Let me try that one more time.
And croissant.
You're good now.
Or
See if this lasts.
croissant.
Uncle Scott, thank you for counting.
Croissant. and
Steven, that's
and
bench is cool to sit on.
croissants with almond cream and the coffee cup
To get through here. Thank you, Mark.
and black tea cup
As soon as I start moving
without
around,
sugar,
light connection again.
sugar
These iPhones are very
and
fickle.
with
I didn't stream with this thing last winter, so this isn't something I encountered with the lightning port, and I know Action Kid recently just had the same issue.
raspberries aroma. Raspberries aroma.
Get my gimbal in the right mode here,
And straight now.
which I can't seem to do.
Will be to do
This control mode,
a coffee
you
break
guys can hear me, it's good.
with a white chocolate
And again,
stove
1,287
or
people. Holy
piece
shit. Thanks, guys.
with a
I
forest
apologize for last night.
peanuts
Johnny
and
Stumbles
with a coffee cup and honey.
I found out that other people were
And
having the same problem I
they
had.
will be to smoke a cherry cigarettes in a real
Was I was logging
moment.
into my YouTube account through OBS, and it wasn't feeding the right stream info. So rather than do that, I've just set up a private stream key, and it has worked. So next Sunday, we should not run into that issue. That issue seems to be kind of random.
And to construct sentences present perfect
The Weather Network should send me a
or
check.
perfect tense решайте comfort же
All day.
as rightly or is not rightly I don't know
My stepcat
and you cannot understand them решайте
this live stream.
comfort же comfort and also
So we could be looking
write this text sentence
well, I guess it's kind of cheating.
comfort
You're already moving
and
your
the
right
real moment
That really counts as yesterday.
comfort.
Good job. So I'm thinking tomorrow might be a light day.
Will be to construct sentences
This bus is still here.
present perfect
Going up and down
tense
young and young.
in the real moment. In the morning,
Artery here.
I have to cook my breakfast and lunch. It was beer, a white porridge with a white wheat cereal microtype, and with a peanuts butter, and with a milk butter, and with a cottage cheese with little.
Gimbal there. Did not like the little jump I took. Come on, Gimbal.
And loaf or croissant with almond cream and the coffee cup
That's a genuine
and black tea cup
people at Lawrence Station.
without sugar and with a raspberries aroma.
I mean, logically,
And straight now
or
I will be to do a coffee break
hike to the next working
with a white chocolate stove or piece.
because
with forest spinners and with a coffee cup and honey. And they will be to smoking and share cigarettes in real moment. Looking for. And so constructing this sentence is rightly, is correctly it, or is not correctly. I don't know it, and will cannot understand it, because I'm not to have it. A normal books is where is all variants sentences model types. What means need for my text in the real moment. Looking for or time. Решите. Комфорт. Comfort. Don't know Jane as how much mistakes is maybe is being this my sentence. Number one. This prison's day. Comfort. The present perfect tense. The present perfect tense. I will be to construct sentences in present perfect tense in the real moment. In the morning, I have to cook my breakfast and lunch. It was been a white porridge with a white wheat cereal microtype. And with a peanuts butter and with a milk butter and with a cottage cheese is little. And the loaf or croissant or croissant with almonds cream and a coffee cup and black tea cup without sugar and with a raspberries aroma. And straight now I will be to do a coffee break with a white chocolate sour piece with horse peanuts and with a coffee cup and honey. And then will be to smoking a cheese cigarettes in a real moment. Comfort. I was writing this text straight now.
I'm gonna make my way back to the sidewalk.
Present perfect tense. The actions what was being before of the next actions in the real time or moment or result of the last actions in the real time or moment. I don't know. Rightly I was to construct a sentence, or is not rightly and correctly and shit. I don't know it,
Walk into traffic.
and will cannot to understand it and to verify it in the real time and moment. Shit. Comfort.
Ooh,
I don't know how comfortable
from the elements.
white people thrust the American, Canada, Alaska, say, Scotland, England, United Kingdom, Netherlands, France, Austria, Germany, Czech Republic. Don't know. It's correctly or it's not correctly. Напишите. For.
You know what's kind of disappointing? The subways are a logjam because people don't go anywhere. There's no buses running up and down the street. And this is such a major artery with the subway. Could they not just unleash all the road clearing vehicles and just convoy it up Yonge? obviously you try to confirm it, but what if your appointment was first thing in the morning? And you'd be getting there around the time they opened up. But you'd have to leave 2-3 hours in advance. You'd have no way of knowing if they'd be open or not. Obviously, common sense says